Centaur, your kind of company.
Tonight on CTV3 News, Orange Walk resident and employee of La Inmaculada Credit Union missing for 3 days. Notorious Orange Oqueño Nimrod Tillit is back in jail. He faces a possible extradition to Mexico for the murder of a woman back in 2019. Ministry of Health and Wellness and other partners launch updated National Mental Health Policy 2023-2028. And cops investigate report of excessive use of force made against one of their own following a traffic accident. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Tuesday, October 10th, 2023.
That'll be $50. Thank you. Wait, hey, this 50 is a fake.
Well, how do you know it's a fake?
What are you talking about, sir? How can I identify a genuine note from a fake note?
Well, a genuine 50 has a watermark with the jaguar and the written words of the 50, also a thread.
Know your money and know a fake one when you see it. Do not rely on any one security feature. Look for the clarity and quality of printing. The printed lines and colors should be sharp and clear. Feel the quality of the paper and the raised print. Hold the note up to the light to see the windowed security thread. It should form one complete line when held up to the light. The watermark and denominational electrotype. The Jaguar is the watermark in the $100 and $50 notes. The Sleeping Giant is the watermark in the $20, $10, $5, and $2 notes. The see-through feature. The parts of the design printed on the back should fit exactly within the unprinted areas of the front to form the complete design. Check the $100 note for the toucan hologram with the periwinkle flower overprint. Tilt it to see the small images of the toucan and the numeral 100. Check the $50 note for the green foil angelfish. Check even closer. Use an ultraviolet light to see the fluorescent features. Use a magnifier to see the microlettering. Tiny letters that read, Central Bank of Belize, and the value of the note. Stop the circulation of counterfeit Belize currency notes. Pass all counterfeits to the police at once. It is a criminal offense to hold or use a counterfeit. Be safe. Be sure. Know your money.
Jonas, we need your help. We're detecting increased aquatic activity 25,000 feet deep in the trench. It's an ancient ecosystem untouched by man. Whatever is down there is trying to make its way to the surface.
This was a bad idea.
Just a little bit. Jonas, we've got company.
That's the biggest Meg I've ever seen.
Biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
That's the apex predator.
Everybody make it to the station! You can make it! Keep going!
3 massive megs and who knows what else have escaped the breach.
I just hope it goes better than last time.
What happened last time? You don't want to know.
This ain't the end. I saw you again.
Go! We've never seen this before. They hunted in packs.
We can relax. This place, Meg-proof. I mean, Jonas was always afraid of this, but I was also thinking...
Ooh, Barracuda.
Good evening with your news, also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. 31-year-old Oswaldo Vasquez has been missing for the past 3 days, and today the efforts to locate him have intensified as family, friends, and community members continue their search. Vasquez, who is known in the community as a longtime employee of La Inmaculada Credit Union, was reported missing on Sunday by his wife, Lenny Vasquez. The 31-year-old reportedly wandered off somewhere in a bushy area near BSI ASR on Saturday night following a day of socializing. His immediate family have led a search effort that has taken a team, including personnel from the Belize Police Department, along with other corporate businesses in the area, to various locations along the New River and surrounding bushes. Those attempts to find him have been futile. This morning, we caught up with his family in the area as their frantic search continues. Norma Ruiz reports.
A desperate effort by family and friends to locate 31-year-old Oswaldo Vasquez persisted today. His mother and sister were in the area this morning where he was last seen, searching again for any clue which may lead them to his whereabouts. Vasquez was reported missing by his wife, Lenny Vasquez, on Sunday after he reportedly ran off on Saturday night while at this gas station along with her and her brother, Ruben Sutherland. Vasquez, according to reports by his wife, had been drinking and upon making a stop at the gas station, decided to exit the vehicle saying that he was going for a run. Reports say he ran up this road which leads to the BSI ASR factory. Upon reaching this intersection, he stopped for water before running off again, this time taking Sutherland's phone with him. He is said to have made his way down this access road which leads to the Guinea Grass cutoff. While his wife says they made attempts to follow him, they lost sight of him after he jumped into some bushes. That was the last time he was seen by his family. His wallet, along with his brother-in-law's phone, were later found by a security guard in the area who reported that he may have seen Oswaldo attempting to climb the fence of a nearby building. The guard advised him not to climb the fence as the property has dogs. Vasquez then reportedly threw the phone and wallet into the property before leaving the area. After noticing that he did not return on Saturday night, his wife visited his mother's home on Sunday morning looking for him. When she did not locate him, she made an official report to police. Now, while this is the official police report provided by witnesses, Oswaldo's mother, Viola Vasquez, says she is not buying it and believes something is not adding up.
Yo hasta el domingo, después de mediodía, yo me enteré porque la gente lo miraba en Facebook y me decía que qué está pasando, pero yo no sabía porque mi nuera fue en la mañana del domingo a preguntar en mi casa para mi hijo si está Oswaldo y yo le dije que no, ahí no está. Solo ese me preguntó y ella se metió en el carro y se fue y no me dijo nada más de lo que había pasado en la noche del sábado. Según ellos dicen que desde el sábado en la noche él desapareció.
Conociendo a su hijo, ¿piensa usted que esto es algo normal de él, que iba a hacer algo así, que se iba a salir y solo iba a caminar así?
No, eso no lo creo porque según que nosotros ya preguntamos, ya anduvimos preguntando y ya registrando por donde dicen que lo vieron y a nosotros nos dieron por un security acá donde estamos ahorita, nos dijo que un carro lo trajo aquí y salieron del carro 3 personas y luego lo dejaron a mi hijo, los 2 se metieron en el carro y a mi hijo lo dejaron aquí. Aquí lo dejaron en esta parte y el carro se fue y lo dejó aquí. Pero él no pudo ver quién es la gente que estaban en el carro. Él no vio las personas para distinguir quién es. Pero lo que yo oigo que su familia de ella dice que como es ella que estaba en el carro y su hermano que estaba en el carro y ellos son los que trajeron a mi hijo aquí en este puesto. Ese era entre las 8 a las 9 de la noche cuando ellos vinieron en el carro a traerlo acá porque el watchman lo vio que un carro paró y de ahí salieron esas personas, dejaron a mi hijo y el carro se fue. Eso es lo que yo sé.
Oswaldo's family believes that the information provided to police is not an accurate account of what transpired on the night their loved one disappeared.
Nosotros ya no podemos saber qué es la verdad, pero el watchman dijo que él sí vio el carro que vino acá y las personas salieron y dejaron a mi hijo acá. Eso es lo que yo sé. Pero lo que ellos dicen, yo no sé qué es verdad y qué no es verdad porque ellos cambian la historia cada rato a su conveniencia de ellos, según yo lo veo. Porque toda la gente me está diciendo que como lo que ellos dicen no conviene con ninguno. Porque cuando ellos digan algo no deben de cambiar. ¿Por qué cambian la historia cada rato? Porque ellos no están seguros de lo que están diciendo. Yo no sé por qué, pero eso es lo que yo sé de lo que está pasando. Ellos estaban tomando el sábado en la tarde, ahí en la tarde del sábado estaban tomando. Y dice él que él lo vio que ahí estaba Oswaldo tomando con todos ellos. Y mi hijo no tiene mal licor. Que yo sepa, él no tiene, él nunca se propasa, toma, pero él siempre busca su casa. Pero lo que yo no entiendo por qué su mujer lo va a traer aquí en este puesto cuando lo podía llevar en su casa. Siendo su mujer, su esposa, viniendo en un carro con él, trayéndolo, ¿por qué no lo voy a dejar en su casa? Si él tiene su casa donde él vive, donde ella vive, donde todos ellos viven, una familia. Él tiene su casa propio. ¿Por qué ella no lo trajo como esposa? ¿Por qué ella no lo trajo en su casa? ¿Por qué lo va a venir a traer aquí en este puesto tarde la noche y él tomado? ¿Por qué ella hizo eso? Esa es la pregunta que yo digo, ¿por qué ella hizo eso? ¿Por qué ella le va a hacer eso a mi hijo? Todo el tiempo se van a tomar allá. ¿Por qué ahora lo va a traer de este lado a dejar? Y lo dejaron porque se quedó solo él acá y tomado, ¿cómo va a buscar su casa? En una oscuridad.
Oswaldo's family says they were not informed of his disappearance, even after an encounter between his wife and sister after the incident had reportedly occurred. The family, according to his sister, Roxane Zul, found out about his disappearance via a Facebook post.
I just meet she right there by the football field at Palmer. I go to my house. I meet she around like minutes to 9 p.m. I going home. I meet she with the 2 kids, Luke and Lynn, and I ask them where they going. And Luke, he answer me and he tell me that he don't know where he going. And I ask him back and I tell him, where are you going? He tell me, I don't know. And I ask him again, I ask him, how you don't know where you're going? You should know where you're going. And he tell me again, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. And she not tell me nothing. She not talk to me. She not tell me nothing. She only have the face turned around. She not tell me nothing. And I turn around and I go home. And I stand up right there at my house, watching if she going go down by the bridge and go. And she go down. She going. I think she made go to her mom, the Louisiana Liberty Avenue. After that, I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing more because she not tell me my brother is missing, or she not tell me nothing as from today till like minutes to 3 when a friend messaged me and she tell me, you know what happened? I tell her, no, I don't know. And she tell me, you know what Lenny post? And I tell her, no, I don't know nothing. And she screenshot the post and she sent it to me and tell me, say, Oswaldo, it's missing. Where is Oswaldo? And I tell her, I don't know. I don't know why she is posting that where he is. And I saw she last night and she not tell me nothing about that. And then at 3 o'clock in the evening, she posted that he is missing. We don't know nothing about that. She got into my ma's house and she not tell my ma, your son is missing. Could we help we go in searching for him or something like that? She not tell we nothing. We get to know it's because from other people. From other people we get to know that he is missing. Why I don't know why she came with we that we are the family, the mom, the sister, the brothers, and she not tell nothing that he is missing.
Until news time, there has been no official information about the whereabouts of 31-year-old Oswaldo Vasquez. Reporting for CTV3 News, Norma Ruiz.
Since Sunday morning, family and friends along with employees of La Inmaculada Credit Union have been canvassing the area where Oswaldo Vasquez was last seen. Police, along with personnel from neighboring businesses, including BSI ESR, have also been combing the New River. Their efforts have been futile thus far. However, the search continues.
At some point, he ran into some bushes and has not been seen since. We are following several leads in an area where he threw his phone, but so far he has not been found.
Okay, now, sir, I know it's been treated as a case of a missing person, but is there any foul play suspected?
That is the information we have. He was under the influence and behaving erratically, so at some point he mentioned he was going to work out, ran for a distance, and went into some bushes, and that is the last they saw of him. So we're doing searches, and that is all we have at this time. Several persons are being interviewed, questioned, and we are trying to get to the bottom of it, what may have happened to him. Again, he was highly under the influence, and we're not sure how far he went into those bushes.
While the search continues, Oswaldo nears 4 days of being lost, and with every second that passes, his family say their hope of finding him alive dwindles.
Since Sunday, we've been here early in the morning, and we spent the entire day until nightfall looking for him. We spent Monday as well, entire day until the sun sets. No, we've tried. We tried everywhere, we searched high and low, every corner, but it's just a handful of us, We can't comb the whole area perfectly, And here Tuesday, we are trying our best again to maybe find a clue or something that can lead us to him. It's not getting any better, As time passes, the hope just decreases, and it's taking a toll on the family heavily, Everybody is starting to think the worst outcomes possible, Everybody don't have this mindset that we're finding a body, The chances of him being alive is very slim, and that really takes a lot of toll on everybody, up to the kids. And we're just trying our best to be strong, to be strong for everybody.
Tonight, the family is asking anyone with information that can lead to Oswaldo's whereabouts to come forward and help bring their loved one home.
Well, I would just like to say, if you have spare time, you can please join us in the search to find him. It would be really appreciated. if you maybe saw him with someone, just don't be afraid to speak up, because it will bring closure to us. Right now, we just want to find him and bring him home.
Oswaldo was last seen wearing a dark green t-shirt, cream shorts, and red and white slippers. He has been charged and acquitted for murder 3 separate times here in Belize, but tonight it seems that Nimrod Tillit's luck has run out as he is facing extradition to Mexico, where he is wanted for the murder of a woman, which happened back in 2019. 34-year-old Nimrod Tillit is tonight spending the first day of a 60-day sentence as he awaits possible repatriation to Mexico. Tillit appeared before the magistrate's court in Belize City this morning, where senior Crown Counsel Stacy Martinez presented an extradition request between the government of Belize and the Mexican embassy. The request, according to counsel, was made on the grounds of a murder case dating back to 2019, in which Tillit is the main suspect. The most recent accusation made against Tillit was for the murder of Bernard Timmons, which happened on Independence Day of 2022. Tillit was arrested and charged for that murder and released months later due to a lack of evidence against him. Before that, he had been accused of the murder of Abner Novello back in 2020. In that case, he was similarly released due to a lack of evidence. In court this morning, Tillit appeared in a wheelchair as he is recovering from a gunshot wound he received in July of this year in Corozal town. Unrepresented, Tillit explained that he is unable to walk properly and requires daily and weekly around-the-clock medical assistance, which his father has been providing for him at home. According to Tillit, he has undergone 4 surgeries and his 5th surgery is set for November. While there were concerns for his health needs, Chief Magistrate Jayani Wegodapola granted the request for a 60-day hold while the process of extradition is processed and evidence is presented by authorities in Mexico. Police are tonight investigating an incident that occurred in Orange Walk last Wednesday involving traffic officers, a police officer, and an intoxicated civilian who is alleging the officer used excessive force upon him. The incident unfolded on Wednesday evening after a traffic accident. Reports are that Pedro Novello was driving a Ford pickup when he crashed into a Chevy Captiva driven at the time by Ever Perez. Novello, it seems, fled the scene and was pursued by traffic officers and eventually detained in the area of Queen Victoria Avenue. While Perez has been served with a notice of intended prosecution, he is accusing the officer at the scene of using unnecessary force.
We are presently conducting an investigation into that matter. The information we have is that Pedro Novello was driving a Ford pickup when he crashed into another vehicle, a Chevy Captiva. The driver of that Chevy Captiva is one Ever Perez. The information we gather is that after the accident, Pedro Novello fled from the scene. He was then pursued by some traffic officers who followed him through Orange Walk Town, and eventually they ended up in that area where he was detained. He was then taken into custody, where a urine sample was obtained. An IP was served on him, and we are presently putting the file together, and we will be levying charges sometime today or tomorrow.
No, sir, the driver says he wants to press charges, or that's anecdotal reports indicate that he wants to press charges because he was unnecessarily roughed up by the officer who came from behind, put him in a chokehold, and flung him to the ground.
That matter is under investigation. Again, when that is all concluded, we will make a determination whether any charges will be levied upon anyone. But both incidents are under investigation, and we are supposed to finalize those today.
Okay, have you seen the video? What's your impression of it as a professional?
I have seen the video, and at some point, yes, he was taken down. And again, the investigation, we'll look at all of the footage, we'll look at the statements, and then a determination will be made.
Okay, now if we look at the video as well, we can see the driver appears to be inebriated.
Yes, he appeared to be under the influence of alcohol, yes.
A milestone was reached today in Belize as PAHO and the Ministry of Health and Wellness launch a mental health policy that seeks to address a number of issues in that sphere. The launch comes as the globe observes World Mental Health Day under the theme, Our Minds, Our Rights. Minister of Health and Wellness, Honorable Kevin Bernard, today took to the podium to address the long-lasting issue that today with this policy brings a beam of hope in Belize.
Today, we gathered here to mark another important milestone for our nation. We are here to launch Belize's mental health policy for 2023-2028. This strategic framework is a beacon of hope, a testament to our commitment, and a roadmap to realizing a crucial conviction that mental health is a universal human right. Mental health, once cloaked in shadows of stigma and misunderstanding, is now emerging as a fundamental aspect of our collective well-being. We are here today because we believe that mental health is not a peripheral concern. It is a human right, as essential as the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The global challenges of the past few years have underscored the importance of mental health. Our nation, like many others, has faced the trials of a worldwide pandemic, economic upheaval, and social disruptions. Our resilience has been tested, and it has become abundantly clear that mental health services are not just desirable, they are indispensable. Our new mental health policy is a powerful affirmation of this belief. It is our pledge to create an inclusive, effective, and compassionate mental health care system that upholds the universal human right to mental health. The policy is anchored in several key principles. Firstly, the adoption of an integrated, person-centered mental health system. This affirms the human right of every Belizean to access quality mental health services at all levels of our healthcare system. Secondly, a shift towards promoting mental health and preventing mental health disorders. This approach recognizes that the right to mental health is not merely the absence of mental illness, but the presence of a supportive environment that enhances well-being and resilience. Thirdly, a commitment to challenge the stigma and discrimination associated with mental illness. We will strive to foster a culture of understanding and acceptance, reinforcing the universal right to dignity and respect.
The policy will also seek to address the need for continuous research to ensure that addressing the issues of mental health are addressed using updated data. The WHO noted that 1 in 8 people globally are living with mental health conditions, which can impact their physical health, their well-being, how they connect with others, and their livelihoods. Mental health conditions are also affecting an increasing number of adolescents and young people. Coming up next, Partners for Belize offers much-needed services to Norteños. Stay tuned.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. You stole my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be.
Bruce, I could fix things.
You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe. Zod.
We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Come on, let's go! We gotta catch up with Scooby-Doo!
In the middle of nowhere, Scooby-Doo found a little courage.
That's me! It's my friends. Oh!
And a lot of adventure.
Like, man, this place is totally freaky. Why is the water dripping upward?
Now,
if you're in a situation, I've never seen cicadas that big before. More weird and creepy, mysterious stuff happens in nowhere than anywhere else in the world.
it's on our flag.
Getting scared, then welcome to the town that isn't there.
Enjoy.
Yes, Mario. There's nowhere to run.
The insects grow to crazy sizes here.
Where cookie is a compliment, bananas is a verb. Bravery, I'm confident, is still a dirty word.
And nowhere to hide.
Gesundheit! Oh, thank you.
If you're falling down a rabbit hole, the so laugh until you cry a bit, and then you get unstuck. Are you nutty as a fruitcake? Are you loony as a tune? And quit your scowl and do some howling at the moon, like me. Woohoo!
We gotta save Scoob!
Straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Jackpot! Watch the masters at work! Needs more mustard. Excuse me, must have been something I ate.
Look for it on digital and DVD.
Over the years, the health system in Belize has moved into the right direction, and even while some might beg to differ, the current Minister of Health, the Honorable Kevin Bernard, and his team are moving swiftly to satisfy the health issues of Belizeans. But with a growing community and with an evolving system, the need for a better health system is always present. That is why every year missions from all over the world partner with MOHW. The most recent mission is one known as Partners for Belize, who twice a year come to Belize to offer much needed services to patients that are screened, and the best part is that it is done at no cost to the patient. Over the weekend, Partners for Belize worked tirelessly at the operating theater at the Corozal Community Hospital to deplete the patient list. We caught up with team members who spoke to our cameras.
We are a Christian mission, so we're here to serve. That is our number one priority. And then our next priority is just to help people that are in need, that can't get proper care, can't afford proper care, and just take care of them one patient at a time. And the minister has been very helpful in working with the doctors. I know they meet a couple times a year, even outside of the mission coming, and the minister has been wonderful. The whole staff is wonderful.
I think one of the really cool things that we've seen is, one, there's a huge need for services, healthcare services down in Belize, but also it's nice to see some of the patients that we've worked on before, we've operated on before, come back and be able to kind of check in and see how they're doing. I think one of the nice things with us coming back every year or a couple of times a year is that we actually have longitudinal follow-up with these patients. And so for me, that's very kind of reassuring and gratifying to see.
So what are the surgeries that you offer?
And so for this week, we're primarily doing ear, nose, and throat and plastic surgery. And so that includes simple things like tonsils and adenoids, but also more complicated surgeries like cleft lip and cleft palate surgeries. We also have been working on some large thyroid masses that we've taken out, and other, masses on the breast, on the arms, on the legs, on the face. And so it's been kind of quite a variety of different surgeries.
For this clinician, he has been part of Partners for Belize since 2009 and says that every time he comes with the mission, he is even more glad he can use his skills for a greater good.
My experience has been I've always felt it a privilege to come here because people take care of me when I'm here. So I just feel like it's easy to do when you've got people that we meet and see that are so nice, and so I just feel blessed to do that. The surgeons that come here are always experts, and I think we've always had good quality people coming here to help.
And I would imagine too that since you've come more than once, you might have been able to see a patient coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen a couple patients coming back. I've been coming since 2009, and I've come almost every year. So I recognize people coming back.
For Dr. Yancey, checking the doctor on time is very important.
I think, preventative care is always going to be better than trying to chase something afterwards. And so if there is something that you're concerned about, it's important to get it checked out, because you never want to get it to a state where either it becomes very complicated to treat or impossible to treat. And so, and then things that you can do in terms of preventative care, simple things are, just leading a healthier lifestyle with diet, exercise, but also, we're close to the equator here and the sun can be very brutal. And so making sure that staying out of the sun can prevent skin cancer as well.
Partners for Belize saw their last patient in the operating theater today at 3:30 p.m. The mission will be back in Belize from January 18 to the 25th of 2024. During that one-week mission, Partners for Belize will provide ENT surgery, dentistry, general medical evaluations, physical therapy, and health education. The Department of Youth Services is preparing to recognize young men and women from across the country for the exemplary work they engage in, which as a result shapes out the future of Belize through academic, athletic, and social accomplishments. This will be done through the department's Belize National Youth Award. We stopped in at the DYS office in South End, Corozal Town to speak to the youth officer about the awards, which is already open for nomination. Here is what we found out.
The Youth Awards is a prestigious event that is being done by the Department of Youth Services. And this is where we highlight outstanding young people countrywide. And at this point in time, we do have nominations that is already opened for the different categories in the awards for this year Youth Awards 2023. An employer, a friend, anyone can nominate you. And you just need to provide us with your proper documentations of the nomination forms, and you can fill out the nomination forms online through the Department of Youth Services Facebook page, and the application form is there.
What kind of subcategories they may have in terms of, I'm not sure, maybe entrepreneurs?
Okay. So we have different categories for the nomination. We have the Youth Minister Award, which is an award for leadership. We have Strength Through Adversity Award. We also have Youth in Sports Award, both males and female. We have the Diversely Able Award, the Innovation Through Technology Award, and that can be an individual or a group award. We also have the Outstanding Youth Musician Award, Youth in Visual Arts, Social Media Influencer, Youth in Agriculture, Youth in Academic Excellence, Youth in Entrepreneurship Award, Environmental Steward, which can be a group or a single or individual award. We also have a Youth Club or Group of the Year award as well.
Nikisha Lima says she hopes that 10 years can nominate young people who thrive in of the categories, and her office stands ready to assist if need be.
I believe that they should take this opportunity. It's not only one where they're going to be awarded, but it's also one where they can be known for what they have been doing throughout, being an excellent youth club of the year. I mean, it's great to know and to have people know what you do as a youth club or as an entrepreneur. What is it that you do as an entrepreneur, as a young person being an entrepreneur? We can assist you in promoting your products, promoting you as an individual, and it's one way or the other where the Department of Youth Services can assist our young people by making them be known, letting them or let the community know that they exist. I would like to tell them, if you know of any individual who is an outstanding youth within your community, don't be afraid to nominate them. Go on the Department of Youth Services Facebook page. The nominations is already open. Nomination closes on October 23rd as well. So if there is any issues, any problems with you nominating someone, feel free to drop in at the Department of Youth Services office here in Corozal. We are located right at the corner of 9th Street and 7th Avenue South End. That's right at the entrance of Corozal Town. And we will be here to assist you and where it is necessary or where you have been stuck, then we can assist as well.
Nominations closes on November 23rd, 2023, so make sure to send in your youth of choice by completing a nomination application on time. Applications can be filled out online, and the link is available on the Department of Youth Services Facebook page. You can also visit any of the DYS office located at each municipality for further assistance. The 17th Caribbean Week of Agriculture, CWA, is being held live this week after a 6-year hiatus under the theme Accelerating Vision 25 by 2025. It is one of the premier activities on the region's agriculture calendar, according to the Caribbean Community's Belizean Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett. The CWA, which runs from October 9th to the 13th in Nassau, Bahamas, includes seminars, webinars, and a trade and expo show. Speaking to the regional leaders during the opening on Monday, Garnett said that being at the halfway point of CARICOM's 25% by 2025 initiative, the region must now seek to empower farmers and food producers, particularly women, young people, and rural communities, while at the same time cutting CARICOM's growing food import bill and ensuring food and nutrition security for the region's future generations. This year's theme, Accelerating Vision 25 by 2025, reinforces the region's ongoing commitment to food and nutrition security, agricultural development, investment, and innovation, Garnett said. The Secretary General acknowledged the work put in by institutions and members of the various planning committees in what she termed as a collaboration that augurs well as we work together to transform our agriculture into a sustainable, productive, and competitive sector, producing healthy foods for everyone. Garnett also said that the regional leaders keep collaborating in seeking solutions to the challenges of transportation, agriculture, financing, and insurance, which are of extreme importance to the development of the agricultural sector. Actions are being taken to facilitate intra-regional trade by addressing animal health and food safety, legislation, and administrative practices, Garnett said. All-in-one fundamental groundwork is being laid to fast-track additional successes. Today, Honorable Christopher Coyi, Minister of State for the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Investment, as the head of an official delegation from Belize, participated at the Caribbean Ministerial Meeting at the International Monetary Fund IMF World Bank annual meetings in Marrakech, Morocco. Minister Coyi provided an intervention on strengthening fiscal outcomes with multilateral technical capacity building support while advocating for broadened access to timely, affordable, preemptive climate resiliency building and contingency-based crisis financing. The delegation also held bilateral meetings with Dr. Ian Goldfan, President of the Inter-American Development Bank IDB, Carlos Felipe Jaramillo, World Bank Vice President for Latin American countries, Philip Jennings, Executive Director for IMF, and Catherine Richito, Executive Director for the World Bank. One of the delegation's main agenda items for the remainder of the meetings is to advocate for Belize's eligibility for International Development Association IDA grants and highly concessionary financing to support climate resiliency building, contingency-based crisis financing for recovery from extreme climate events, as well as long-term economic resiliency building. In anticipation of consideration of Belize's application for eligibility at a mid-term review meeting of IDA deputy directors in December 2023, the delegation will hold bilateral meetings with numerous countries including the USA, United Kingdom, Italy, South Korea, and Saudi Arabia, among others. IDA's concessionary financing has a zero rate of interest or very low interest rate, with terms of repayment being 30 to 40 years. However, it is important to note that more than half of the IDA countries receive all or half of their IDA resources on grant terms which carry no repayment at all. Belize's delegation includes Kareem Michael, Governor of the Central Bank of Belize, and Dr. Osmond Martinez, Chief Executive Officer in the Ministry of Economic Development. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Wednesday, October 11th here on CTV3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at ctv3belizenews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/CTV3BelizeNews or our YouTube channel at CTV3NewsBZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.